Welcome back to the Lone Ranger Radio Show. My name is Bruce Woodburn, CrossCountry Mortgage, and yes, I am the Lone Ranger on this beautiful Sunday morning. Thank you so much for tuning in to me. I hope that you find that this show is very informative and keeps you safe when it comes to purchasing a real estate transaction. And know that you always have a friend and neighbor in the business that's here to help you. I've been doing this for 33 years, my friends, and I've closed well over 10,000 transactions, and it would just be an honor to help you and your family in your next opportunity to purchase some real estate. And if you are looking for a real estate agent, just let me know. I can connect you to the great real estate agents in town. You know, it's interesting. I think about this, and I think about people that think, well, I don't need a real estate agent. And I'm going to tell you something. If you're listening to me right now and you are thinking about buying a home, you don't need a real estate agent. You really don't. You can do it on your own. You can. You can do it on your own. All you real estate agents out there listening to me right now are probably like, I can't believe this guy's actually saying this. But here's the thing. You can do it on your own. You really can. Now, you can also represent yourself in a court. You don't need a lawyer. You can do it on your own. If you have a abscessed tooth, you can pull your own tooth. You can do that. You can do it. It'll hurt, and you might not do a great job, but you can do it. You don't need a dentist. You just pull it out yourself, right? You can do that. You could cut your own hair. You don't need a barber. You can just cut your own hair. Why do you need a real estate agent? Here's why you need a real estate agent. A good real estate agent, first of all, as a buyer, doesn't cost you any money. As a seller, it's going to come out of your proceeds. But what you want is somebody that's there to represent you and take the sting out of it. Because sellers think their house is worth more than it's worth. Buyers think it's worth less than it's worth. You have to meet in the middle. And good real estate agents soften that. It's not belly-to-belly negotiation where the seller is negotiating with the buyer. It's the seller is getting advice from the listing agent. The buyer's getting advice from the buyer's agent so they can come to a meeting of the minds and settle in the middle. That's what a great real estate agent does. They negotiate. Now, a lot of real estate agents are really just glorified taxi drivers. They're not really good negotiators. Be a great negotiator. That's what the talent of a real estate agent truly is. A great real estate agent is a great negotiator and gives good advice. Whether you're listing a home or you're looking for a real estate agent to represent you. So no, you don't need a real estate agent. You don't need a dentist. You don't need a barber. You don't even need a lawyer. You can do it yourself. Now, you got to think about that. Is that really the right thing to do? Call me, 407-706-3313, and I'll connect you to a great real estate agent in your neck of the woods, somebody that knows your community. Now, you don't know who the right real estate agents are. You might see a real estate agent go, that guy's got to be pretty good. He's got a lot of signs in the yard in my neighborhood. However, you don't know that, and here's why you don't know that. They might be listing homes for more than they're worth, and he gets a lot of signs out in the yard to attract attention, but doesn't ever get really what you should be getting for your house. It's not top dollar. It's just advertisement for them. And I see a lot of that. I think that that's malpractice. I think that you should give quality advice. And listing agents don't come up with what your house is worth. You know who comes up with what your house is worth? The market. That's who comes up with what your house is really worth. So a good real estate agent will walk you through that process so you don't waste a lot of time and give you advice on staging it properly, everything you need to be able to get top dollar. When it comes to a buyer's agent, you want somebody that's going to negotiate for you in all aspects of the transaction. You want that? You call me at 407-706-3313 or WeBringYouHome.com. I also will tell you that I have a list of real estate agents that will give you 25% of their buy-side commission back so you can offset your closing costs. Be back in 5 minutes. Stay tuned.